Hey, one Mug World Entertainment, and out of nowhere, a trailer for a brand new game dropped, and that game is Hellraiser. Yeah, there's a Hellraiser game, and I had no idea that this was happening. And like the RoboCop game that just came out, it features the original cast voicing the original characters, which is great news. And apparently the studio actually worked with Clive Baker on this game. So you have the original filmmaker and stuff working very close with the studio to develop this game. We are going to take a look at the trailer, and now the trailer that we're showing is kind of the, I suppose, green band trailer, if you like, because the full trailer that you can find on the website for the game goes a little far with things they show, such as full-on tatas, and we can't do that because we get in trouble if we do that, even though it's a game, which is weird. Where do you actually draw the line with that one on YouTube? It's a video game. Yeah, it's boobage, but it's still in a video game. It's a weird one to really think about, isn't it? But we do have the trailer in all of its gory loveliness, so let's take a look at that, and then we'll actually see what this website breaks down about this game, including what the story is. So here is the official trailer for Hellraiser Revival.
You have a void. A desirous, gaping heart. It thirsts for excruciating pleasure. The very thing we offer. She is hellbound. Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
Oh yes, they have such sights to show us all. Good God, does this game just give off that full-on Hellraiser feel, which is great. The fact that it's the original version of Hellraiser, it's not that I hated the new one. I did enjoy it. I did a review of that actually when it came out, however long ago at this stage, and it was actually decent. But the fact that they've gone back to the original and they actually have Doug Bradley back doing the voice as well for Pinhead is fantastic. But here is what the synopsis for the game is anyway. So it says, experience a new chapter in the legendary horror series like never before. Clive Baker's Hellraiser Revival takes first-person action horror survival to the next level. Play the story as Aiden, who must use the power of a mysterious puzzle box, the Genesis configuration, to help his girlfriend Sunny's escape from the otherworldly hellscape of the labyrinth. Wield the powers of the box to survive your bargain with the infamous Pinhead, and do battle with the horrific cult devoted to the Cenobites. So that's what the story is. You're this guy who's clearly the dude in the trailer who must venture into the labyrinth and try and reclaim the soul of his girlfriend who opened the box, who's obviously the girl Sunny, who he's having some sexy time with in the trailer. So you are to go and find her. Now, the one part I should say that I don't know why it's actually cut out of this trailer, but you do see her by the end getting pulled apart. That's not in this trailer, but it's just kind of weird. Like, you don't see her nakedness, it's from the back. But I don't know why they cut that part out. But anyway, so this site also says a new story in Hellraiser's canon. So unwittingly kickstart Pinhead's ritual to unleash great pain and pleasure than ever before. So what they're saying here is this is going to be canon to the movies, which is interesting. By the way, I have no idea where the canon actually stops and starts from the first original movie and I suppose the second movie in the movie franchise, because it really got weird and went all over the place. The third movie, I think, is probably, like, out of a trilogy, it's obviously the weakest, but it's better than what comes after that. And I'm not sure where after that it started to become, like, reboots and stuff like that. So it's weird. So when they're saying this is part of canon, like, I wonder where exactly it fits in. I wonder if they'll give us more information somewhere down the line as to where this story fits in the overall Hellraiser franchise. So it says, harness the power of the box, combine the unique hellish abilities of the Genesis configuration with an arsenal of earthly weapons to inflict bone-breaking, flesh-searing pain, or is it pleasure upon masochistic enemies? So you're obviously kind of, are you actually inflicting pain or are you inflicting pleasure? It's going to be a weird game. Fight against unholy enemies, it says. Take on hell's wretches, deviants, cultists, and even its most infamous priests in a story-driven horror survival game. So, yeah, when they're saying the most famous ones, they're talking about obviously Pinhead and Chatter and Butterball and of course Deep Throat. So that's everything that it's saying on the website for now anyway. The game also will be available on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. It also says it's going to be available on Steam. So again, that's interesting that it's like, okay, you're going to make it available on Steam, so obviously people can play it online and probably stream it. How exactly do you do that if it's going to have all this basically sexual content in there? It's strange. Like, where do they actually draw the line? I'm really confused about that one. Overall, though, I think the game, it looks good. I love the fact, again, that it does seem to be continuing the real Hellraiser story. The fact that Doug Bradley's back, much like Peter Weller came back to do the voice of RoboCop in the RoboCop game. And that seems to be happening a lot now, that they seem to be kind of revisiting these old characters, getting the original cast, and even in this case, director, and actually doing the stories that, otherwise weren't made. Much like the Ghostbusters game. The fact that all the cast came back, and that Ghostbusters game, Ghostbusters Trapped in Hell or whatever it was called, is basically what the idea for the original third movie was. So it's interesting that we're getting these versions of stories through games now with the cast and stuff. I like the look of the game. It seems to be doing really well in terms of ratio. There's 5.8 thousand upvotes to a mere 71 dislikes. So that's pretty damn good. So let me know what you think of this trailer. What do you think of the game? Are you interested in the game? Or are you interested in the type of story it could put into the canon of Hellraiser? Let us know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, because we've got sights to show people. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.